Hello Driver Radio fans, Richard Rush here today with Walt McLean behind the camera. Today we're going to take a look at the 2019 Nissan Frontier. This is the Pro 4X trim level, and this trim level is essentially unchanged from last year. So we're just going to go through real quick on this vehicle, talk kind of about some of the highlights. I did take this on a long 3 hours one-way trip up to Steamboat this past weekend. That went fantastically well. So with that being said, well, let's just jump right in. On the S and SV trims, there is now a new larger 7-inch touchscreen, and there's now a new midnight edition for the SV crew cab, but there's really nothing new about this vehicle as it sits right here. And you'll notice that, and that's one thing that we'll get to in our opinion portion as far as this vehicle. But as far as the Frontier, again, this tried and true style, it's been around since about 2005. I think it's going to be due for a refresh, especially with all of these, you know, kind of smaller size pickups that are coming onto the market now, and really companies are really getting aggressive with them. So I think you'll see Nissan do something here really quick. Again, you got the crew cab model right here. You do have the rails up on top, which is a really nice feature. I'm gonna open the front door so Walt can show you. You've got heated front seats, dual climate control, which is nice. You don't have any safety features, anything like that. You've got your electronic four-wheel drive control to where you don't have to get out and, you know, lock your hubs or anything like that in. Not that many cars have that these days. You do have the touchscreen system, which is kind of the same old same from what you would expect from Nissan that way. There's really not a whole lot that's changed in that aspect of things. Let's see what else is in my notes. So this vehicle, again, is the Pro 4X, which is definitely the more off-road driven of the Frontier lineup. This has got the premium package, which gives you leather appointed seats with the Pro 4X logo, 8-way power heated driver seat, 4-way power front passenger seat, heated as well, of course, dual power out heated outside mirrors, power sliding glass moonroof up on the top, which is a really nice feature. As we look at the back seat here, Walt, I'm just going to hop in and show folks. So again, a little bit tighter, but this is what you would expect from these pickups. Again, it's not obviously not a half-ton pickup, but again, I'm kind of knees in the back. I'm about 5'9", 5'10", so definitely something to keep in mind here. More than enough room for kids, for full-size adults on anything longer than, you know, I don't know, maybe just a trip up the hill for a little bit. I don't know if I would do that to someone unless you really didn't like them, to be honest with you. Rear fold-down armrest, and then the roof rack I mentioned before, floor mats. Base price on this vehicle, $34,190. Total manufacturer's price, $37,440 as it sits right here. You're gonna pull down the tailgate. You don't have soft close or anything on that, but again, keep in mind the price point there. I do like the cargo management system. You've got cleats all along here. You can pull out your little plastic guards right here and be able to, again, put more tie down, secure that. This would be great if you wanted to get a little ramp for you know, an ATV or you know, a little motocross bike, that sort of thing. It would really work well that way. Fuel economy, 15 and 21 for an average of 17. That's on the 4-liter, 261 horsepower V6. It's got the 5-speed automatic transmission. You do have the 2-speed transfer case. So what do we think of this? I guess opinions good, that sort of thing. Went up to Steamboat Springs. So those of you who know Denver, it's about a 3-hour drive here. You got to go over passes, up on the highway, do all sorts of stuff. Handled it with ease. This V6 surprisingly works well. It's got capable power that way. We had a little bit of snow. Switching into 4-wheel drive was a breeze. We had snow over the weekend here in Denver. That was a breeze. No issues there at all. Fuel economy, again, it was less than impressed, right about 15, 16 miles per gallon. Actually had to fill up a few times just because obviously you are going up the hill that way. What else is my opinion of this vehicle? I'll be honest with you, Nissan, everything, the underpinnings, the basis of the Frontier is fantastic. It is a great all-around utility truck. Have friends and family that have used this vehicle for many, many years. It needs to be updated. Just the brass tacks of it. It feels old on the inside. In fact, I got my wife in it. That's what I went up to the mountains with, of course, and she came out and said, you know, I really like this truck. It just seems old. So I'm just giving you my 2 cents. You guys may disagree. I'm just saying that it seems like that. You got a lot of other tech and fancy features that are on vehicles now. It needs an update, but everything else about the vehicle, I really love and really enjoy. So if you want to learn more about the Frontier, head to Nissan's website, check it out there. Head to your local Nissan dealer, test drive it, hop into it, and tune into us every Saturday here in the Denver area, AM 560 KLZ from 10 to 1.